So Terry Leahy, thank you very much indeed for joining us today. Now, it's been a very tough time for the economy, but the good news is it's been very sturdy growth for Tesco. How have you managed that?
Well, it has been a good year. Mainly, of course, it's the dividend of having a long-term consistent strategy. We've invested into this slowdown. That's given us good momentum. We're growing fast in our overseas countries, laying out networks of stores. And of course, we're still opening new space in the UK as well. Now, in addition to that, of course, people have to eat. We're blessed in that sense, and so we don't face the worst of the slowdown. We've adjusted our business both in the UK and around the world to make sure that we offer better value, better ranges, and that's helped keep the customers in the stores, helped the volume in the business.
You're very much in the front line when it comes to knowing what customers are thinking, how they're behaving. Are there any signs that perhaps we've reached the bottom of the recession? What lies in store for the economy, do you think?
Well, it's very fluid at the moment. You're talking about changes happening over weeks, so I don't think you can see any clear directions yet. What I would say is that it looks as if things are stabilising on the consumer front. In the UK, the lower interest rates help, the lower fuel prices, energy prices help, and of course the work that we have done in reducing food prices for customers, that all helps build confidence. In Central Europe, they had a big decline early in the summer and the autumn. That feels as if it's levelled out, which is encouraging. In Asia, it's too early to say. Their decline came later, I suppose, with the destocking of the supply chain. And so for them, it's really hit around December, the spring. So I'd be a little bit cautious there. Though these are strong economies, and you feel that the destocking will end, and you'll start to get restocking in the pipeline, which will help those economies.
Now, priorities change during a recession, of course. For business and customers alike, is there a risk that the focus on green and corporate responsibility slips somewhat?
Well, it's important that it doesn't, and it's one of the reasons we lay such emphasis within Tesco on our steering wheel, our balanced scorecard, so that whatever is going on in the outside world, we keep focused on the things that matter long term. And of course, price and trading is important at the moment, but there are big long-term objectives around the environment, around climate change, that we have got to stay committed to. We've got to help customers change from mass consumption to green consumption. We've got to learn how to run this business on 80% less carbon. Now, we've got great plans and we're making great progress. And of course, it helps too. Not wasting things is a very good habit in a time like this, and one of the reasons our energy bills are down £100 million this year is because of all of the green initiatives that we've been working on over the last several years.
Well, bearing in mind what you've seen in the US so far, are you pleased with the progress then?
I am, yes. There's lots to be pleased about. Clearly, nobody would have chosen to open into the recession that we've seen there, which is particularly stiff in the western United States. But the customers love the stores, and it appeals right across the income range, right across the age range, and that bodes very well for its long-term appeal. It's more than just a niche retailer, it's a new and different form of retailing. They obviously like the fresh foods, they like the own brand, but also they are increasingly recognising the tremendous prices that are on offer, and of course that's very important at the moment. The operation is very good. It's strong. We really have created the business that we set out to create in terms of the highest, freshest quality in the market at the best prices in the local neighbourhood. We're expanding the business at a good rate, and morale is high.
What excites you most about the year ahead?
Well, you know, you say you're serving the same number of customers or more customers because we're a growing business. They have needs, they're just different needs at the minute. It's what Tesco's for, is to stay close to customers and change as their needs change. And that's got to take a different form in different categories or in different parts of the world. It's important that you have strong, confident local leadership teams who take responsibility to make those changes. I believe that's happening. If you look at our business, we're growing strongly, we're growing market share. There's more that we have to do from place to place, but confidence is high. People know what they have to do and have the authority to do it.